Hey, welcome back to day number 37. That's right, day number 37 of Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. We are in the 6th week and we are moving. We are improving. We are growing. We're getting better. This week's theme is refined by resistance. And as you know, we have been working over the last several weeks to lay the foundation for the routines that we're going to be doing, for the base for our circuit. And this week we've added some components to that. We'll talk more about that as we go. But let's go ahead, let's jump right in and let's get into our warm-up. So our warm-ups, the first one we're going to do, of course, is our arm twirls. And we're going to do 10 forwards, 10 backwards. This helps to warm the body up, get the blood flowing, get that heart rate up, get the muscles warmed so that they are ready to stretch. And so as we get into our workout, we decrease the possibility of injury. Let's go ahead and do that. Got our arms out to the side, and we're going to do 10 twirls to the front, 10 twirls to the back. Just slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go ahead and we're going to do our cross-body leg swings. And I'm going to step back a bit so that you can get a good visual of me. And we're going to do 10 on each side. We're going to do 10 on the left, 10 on the right, and we're going to do a 5-count hold on each swing. Okay, so I'm going to use a modified version here. I'm going to hold on to this wall, and then when I come, I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the bench so that you can see what that looks like. And let's go ahead and get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us our 10. Switch to the other side. And same thing, cross body, swing to the left, swing to the right with a 5-count hold. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to do our forward stretches and our isometric stretch, as you may want to call it. And so what we're basically doing is we are reaching straight forward, and we're trying to imagine that we are reaching beyond our hands and touching our fingertips. That helps to open up the pecs, the deltoids, also the biceps. In all of these, we've got our core activated, and so that helps with the glutes, helps with the rectus abdominis, the transverse. So all of this is being involved as we are doing this. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna do 15 of these. Actually, let's do 10. We'll do 10 of these with a 5-count hold. Okay, so let's go ahead. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 1 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to do our high knee march. And we're going to do that for about 1 minute. High knee march for 1 minute. And we're going to do a count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to lift those knees as high as we can. Okay. You may need to modify this if you have to. Go ahead and hold on to a chair. You can hold on to a wall if you need to. But let's go ahead and let's get started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those knees up, get those knees up. Feel that heart rate going up. 1, 2. You got the core activated. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keeping the pace. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Feel those muscles getting warmer. Yeah, yeah. 30 seconds more. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 15 seconds. 1, 2, let's go, let's go. Get those knees up, get those knees up. All right, here we go, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All right. Remember, refinement with resistance, right? Refinement by resistance. And so as we are moving through the activities, you can modify these. And what we've done compared to last week, when we were doing 3 sets of 5, we're going to continue doing 3 sets for most of the things that we're doing. We're doing 3 sets of 8, okay? 3 sets of 8 for most of the things we're doing. We'll talk about some of the other modifications that we're doing that are different numbers. Let's go ahead, let's get over to our bench. I'm grabbing my gloves to put that on. Feel that heart rate going. Your breathing is a little bit more. Remember, all of that we do in the warm-up helps to get the body warm, get the muscles warm, so that as they are stretching, that they don't have undue damage. Also get the joints moving, get the heart rate going, get the blood pumping, because all the muscles that we're using, they need that for to get nutrients to them, get the lactic acid that may come up as we're going through these. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to do 3 sets of 5. We're going to do, these are our dumbbell presses, and activate the core. We're going to squeeze at the top and do a 2 count on the way down. All right, let's go ahead and get started and get our dumbbells up and back. We got 1, 1, 2. That's 1, up and press. 1, 2. That's 3, up and press. 1, 2. That's 4, up and press. 1, 2. That's 5, up and press. 1, 2. That's 6, up, press. 1, 2. That's 7, up, press. 1, 2. That's 8. Okay, and so we're not going to spend a lot of time in between. Just going to go probably a 3-second or 3 count break between, and then get right back into it. So let's go ahead, second set. And up and press. 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, that's 8. All right? All right. Time on the tension, and that's the refinement that we get by resistance. In strength training, in toning as we're doing, it takes resistance, it takes tension for us to get growth and expansion. And often we shy away from that here, of course, because we feel the tension, we feel the burning, and we sometimes will do that in our lives. There are lots of areas where we find ourselves pulling back, and if we don't pull back, then we get the benefits. Let's go ahead. Last set, and up, press, 1, 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 2, up, press, 1, 2, that's 3, up, press, 1, 2, that's 4, up, press, 1, 2, that's 5, up, press, 1, 2, that's 6, up, press, 1, 2, that's 7, up, press, 1, 2, and that's 8. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get these down. I'm going to get to our extended seated knee extensions. And this one, we're actually going to change the number. We've been doing 8. We're going to do 15 of these, 15, alternating, and we're going to do a 5 count in between, okay? Once again, refinement by resistance. And one of the things that it does when we are doing more sets, longer reps within the set, is that it helps us to get the form going. And of course, we feel we have more time under tension. All right, here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. All right. Did I do 15? Well, let's do one more because I think I may have missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells and we're going to do some curls. Curl and press, actually. All right. Curl and press. And we're going to do 3 sets of 5 of these. And ready? And up, twist, up, down, twist, down, up, twist, up, down, twist, 2, up, twist, up, down, twist, 3, up, twist, press, and down, twist, 4, up, twist, press, down, twist, 5, 2 more, up, 3 more, sorry, twist, press, down, twist, 6, 2 more, up, twist, press, and down, twist, 7, 1 more, up, twist, press, and down, twist. All right, so that's 8. All right, so as we're going through these, remember that the burn that you feel does not mean that you got to stop. One of the things that we want to make sure is that we are being safe, and so you may have to adjust the number of reps, you may have to adjust the weights that you're using, okay? Because we always want to make sure that we're staying safe and that we're not using a form that can damage. One of the things that I had to do just a minute ago is I had to actually go back a little bit because I was forward when I was doing my presses, and I felt that right in here, which is not where I want to feel it. I want to feel it in the muscles themselves, right, as I'm doing. So I had to kind of bring back a little bit more as I press so that the muscles themselves are doing the job and not the joints. Right? So let's go ahead again, and ready? Here we go. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 1. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 7. 1 more. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 8. Oh, yeah, I felt those last 2. Had to push a little bit in that left arm. So refinement under resistance is what we're going for. And that's the theme for this week, refinement on the resistance. So we're pushing those reps a little out. We went from a 5 to 8. We're going directly into the sets, right? And you'll notice here, coming up in a minute, we'll talk about that. We've, at the end of the routine, we've been doing a routine of 4 exercises, or 5, because we do the leg balance. We've added, and we've talked about this in previous episodes, we've added the hammer curls, right? And we've also added the lateral lifts. Those we've added. So for those of you who want to extend the routine a little bit, you can add those 2 in. For those of you who are still kind of working through that process, those are 2 that you can either do it another time, just do the core 4 and repeat those in 2 circuits. Lots of different ways to do that, but I wanted to give enough exercises so that it helps with those who are beginning, those who are kind of still moving their way through, and those who may be a little bit more advanced. Always you can add additional weights to increase the time under tension, right? Let's get to our last set. And we're going up, twist, press, down, twist, that's 1. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 3. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 4. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 5. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 6. Up, twist, press, down, twist, 7. One more. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, 8. Awesome, awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and get this down. And go ahead and get my extra dumbbell. Because we're going to do our press and squats. We're going to do 2 sets of 8 of those as we continue working on the lower extremities, working on that core, working on the quads, hamstrings, gastrocs, ankles, glutes, rectus, right? So all of these are being activated when we do the squats. And remember, it's time under tension, and it is refinement by resistance. That resistance is allowing us to see where we need to adjust. We're making little tweaks here and there, not great big things, but just adding a little bit more so that we advance and we get better as we go through the routine. Let's go ahead and grab our dumbbells. And remember, we are activating the core. We're pressing in, acting like we're sitting, and then we're squatting. So let's go ahead and go. And that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. All right. Now I said we're going to do 2 sets of those, but let's go ahead and add another set. We'll do 3 sets of 8 as we're moving through this. And as we're doing that, remember also the things that we're doing is we are transferring energy from the lower extremities through the core into the upper body. And so even if you don't have weights, you can do those squats. You can do air squats where you're just doing that without weights. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our second set. And press in, feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Let's go ahead and get started. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So you should really be feeling the heart rate going, feeling as we are going through that. Blood is pumping, body's warm, your muscles are now, they're good. All right, let's go ahead and get into that next set. This last set. All right, press, and let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and we got our dumbbells, and we're going to do 3 sets of 8 of these. Let's go ahead and get started. And up, and down, up and down, that's 2, up and down, up and down, that's 3, up and down, up and down, that's 4, up and down, up and down, that's 5, up and down, up and down, that's 6, up and down, up and down, that's 7, up and down, and up and down, that's 8. Awesome. Okay, and let's get to our second set. Had to adjust the light there, so you'll see some change in the video. The storm coming through, so we had to make a few changes. All right, second set, here we go. Up and down and up and down, that's 1, up and down, up and down, that's 2, up and down, up and down, that's 3, up and down, up and down, that's 4, up and down, and up and down, that's 5, up and down, up and down, that's 6, up and down, and up, down, that's 7, up and down, up and down, that's 8. Right, so you should be feeling those in the biceps, right, for sure. In the triceps a little bit, but you should be feeling them in the neck muscles as well. And of course, you got your core activated, so you feel it there also, okay? Let's go ahead and get into our last set. All right, here we go. And up and down, up and down, up and down, that's, and up and down, that's 2. Up and down, up and down, that's 3. Up and down, up and down, that's 4. Up and down, up and down, that's 5. Up and down, up and down, that's 6, up and down, up and down, that's 7, up and down, and up and down, that's 8. All right, let's go ahead and put these down. You're going to get a little bit heavier weights. And we're going to do our balance. Those there for a minute to get ready. And as I always say, the reason I do the balance is because it helps me understand that life involves balance. Life involves sometimes on some uncertainty, but that does not mean that we don't have to do it. That means that we just keep going, keep going. And it is really a good activity that reminds me. I like to do it at the end, but hey, we're going to do it right here. Right? And so we're going to do 10 of these. So basically, actually it turns out to be 20 because we're going to do on each leg. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back to the other side, shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. Shift, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 7. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 8. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 9. One more, shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shift and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 10. Awesome. All right, so go ahead and put these down. And this is going to be our side lifts. With these, I'm going to get some lighter dumbbells. I'm going to do we're going to do 2 sets of 8 of these. So I'm looking out, and the rain is really coming down out there. All right. So, refinement by resistance, time under tension. Refinement by resistance, time under tension, and that controlled tension. You've heard me say that control before. I mean, some amazing concepts that come out of working out here. I was talking to a friend of mine several months ago now, and he was telling me that one of the reasons that he does this is because it helps in so many other areas of life, right? So the discipline that it takes to be in this space, that it takes to show up, that it takes to come out, that it takes to push through the tension, that it takes to push through when the body is saying one thing, right? And the mind is saying one thing and the body is saying something else, right? The mind is saying that we're not hurt. We are just experiencing tension. We're just experiencing some resistance. And the mind, the brain, and the body is saying, no, 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 right? And so it takes some coordination between those two. It takes you understanding your body, listening to your body being safe, but understanding that not everything that the body is saying at that moment is consistent with what you know, right? Because we're used to backing off. We're used to turning back. We're used to getting part way there and then stopping. But no, this says, I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to take this to its conclusion. I'm going to be safe about it, but I am not allowing the resistance. I'm not allowing the tension. I'm not allowing the fatigue. I'm not allowing that to stop me from doing what I need to do because I've got a goal, okay? Let's go ahead and grab these. We're going to do some side lifts, and we're going to do, like I said, 2 sets of 8. Ready? Put it up front, and let's go. Up and slow down. All right, fast on the way up and slow on the way down. That's 2. And up and slow on the way down. And up and slow on the way down. That's 3. Up and slow on the way down. And up and slow on the way down. That's 6. Up and slow on the way down. That's 7. Up and slow on the way down. That's 8. Okay? All right, let's get to that second set. And once again, up and slow on the way down. And up and slow on the way down. That's 2. Up, slow on the way down. That's 3. Up, slow on the way down. That's 4. Up, slow on the way down. That's 5. 3 more. Up, slow on the way down. That's 6. 2 more. Up, slow on the way down. That's 7. One more. Come on, dig in. And up, and slow on the way down. That's 8. Whoa. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I like that. I feel that. Oh, and let's go ahead and we're going to do our breathing exercises. All right, so just like we warm up, get through the activity, we're going to kind of relax now And you can imagine just feeling the tension kind of leaving your body gradually as we kind of end this. And you can feel it going from the crown of your head, moving through your jaws, into your neck, into your shoulders, into the chest, the back, right, the arms, flowing through the pecs and the rectus abdominis, coming through those obliques and the transverse, into the glutes and the hips, down through the quads and the hamstrings, into the knees, down through those calf muscles, down through the shin, to the ankles, to the feet, and then finally the soles of the feet, and then going into the ground. Because we're grounded right now, right? We are grounded. We're connected. When there's tension, when you're in your life, when you are having some time during the week, sometime in your experience where things seem a little bit unsteady, just imagine that now. Remember, you are grounded. Feel the earth below you. There's all that power. There's all that support. There's all that some foundation that's below you. And just allow whatever that is to just kind of flow through your body. And as it goes, that it flows through your body, what it's doing is it's taking that tension, it's taking that resistance, it's taking that damage, it's taking that anger, it's taking the depression, it's taking the anxiety, it's taking all of those feelings, and it's taking it and it's giving it down into the foundation, what's supporting you, right, all the way down. And then now we're going to do some breathing exercises in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to do that 5 times, all right? So go ahead, in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now this time we're going to hold it for 5 count. In through the nose, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and breathe. 2 more. We're going to hold in and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and breathe. 1 more. In through the nose and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and breathe. Yeah. Oh, I like this one. Let me grab my hat. And just like that, day number 38. And you know, the theme for this week is refinement, or refined by resistance. There is something to be said about the ability to be in discomfort and still persist. And when I say discomfort in this space, discomfort could be as we are doing those presses, those dumbbell presses, and we're at the top and we're coming down that 2 count, 1, right? You got to wait there for a minute for a count, and then 2 and bringing it back, and then coming right back up, all the way up and press, and 1, 2, right? When we get to that 3rd set and that 5th rep in that 3rd set, yeah, I begin to feel that. And my brain is saying to me, hey, come on, let's just do it right here. Let's go back to 5. Let's go 3 sets of 5. And that discomfort that's there is the burning, and it is my brain fighting with my body. And I've got to say, no, I'm pushing through this because there is a goal. There's something that I want to learn. There's something I want to achieve. And as you are going through your life, you will find that there are spaces where you're uncomfortable. There's a conversation that you don't want to have. There is something in your past that you don't want to look at. There's a project that you've got to work on. There's something that you don't know. There's some finances that you're trying to save, but it seems like everything is conspiring against you. And there is a space right there of discomfort, of tension, of resistance, and your ability to push through that. Your ability to say, no, I am not going to allow this to stop me, is what limitless living is all about. It says that we're not allowing anything from inside or anything from outside to prevent us from doing what we need to do. We are showing up with our best selves, our best health, and our best plans. And we are breaking through the boundaries. We're breaking through the restraints. We are pushing through the obstacles. We are pushing through the wobbliness, the discomfort, the being unbalanced. We're not letting that stop us because we are doing what we need to do to be successful. And this week, refined by resistance is a perfect example of where that works here in this space and also in our lives. So hey, this is Dr. Dwain Woode. I'm always glad to be here with you. That's Woode with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. And we're creating the life we've always wanted. I'll see you tomorrow on day number 38 for strength, strategy, and mindset.